Hack the algorithm, go viral, monetize, and build a brand fast on TikTok in 2024. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna give you all the updates, the do's and don'ts on TikTok, and how you can really propel your channel to make 2024 your best year yet, because there are some exciting updates that you may have missed about TikTok. And one of the big ones which they recently revealed, they are going to be spending 10x commercial spend on the platform. So what does that mean in layman terms? So TikTok, we know their goal is to compete with the mothership YouTube, but TikTok is still such an early platform. So we're seeing longer form content, we're seeing some changes, some which are teething issues and quite frustrating, and videos being taken down, accounts being banned. We're seeing countries that are now getting access to TikTok, which is causing a lot of fraudulent stuff that's going on. So there are major teething problems, but I believe these will all be ironed out. So it's important to take note of the positive changes that are coming into play, which are going to improve the performance for us, the users, the creators, right? Now, 10x commercial spend, that means bringing on bigger advertisers, bigger companies. We're seeing TikTok go onto mainstream TV, onto the radio. They're doing big billboard adverts, right? So they're trying to compete. So lots of opportunity on the horizon if you are just starting your channel, or if you already have one and you're looking to grow and speed up the process and you want to build perhaps a bigger brand and a business off the back of TikTok. Great news, it's all possible. And I just want to say, how can I sit here and talk about how to grow on TikTok and the do's and don'ts? Just a bit of my background. I've spent the last 15 months on TikTok. I've grown organically to over 300,000 followers. I've done over 260 million views. I've started a new business. I've monetized in every single way. I've worked with some pretty big brands and sponsors, and I've excelled my existing businesses through the platform TikTok, where I've brought so much more awareness globally. It's an awesome platform. So what are the do's and don'ts and the questions I often get asked? Well, let's go through a few of them here because these are super important. So get your pen and paper ready because you're going to want to take note of all the things I'm about to share. So number one, do not worry about views. Step out of the vanity metric where you're just looking for your dopamine hit. It's very negative where you're posting content and all you want is likes. Likes doesn't generate money, doesn't generate a business, doesn't generate a brand, and it's solely all about you. It's look at me, look at what I've done, look at how many likes, look how many people love me. There's no longevity in that, there's no sustainability, and it's very negative for your mental health. So do not become a content creator who gets sucked into the social trap of the vanity metric of the like button. Also, if you get sucked into just wanting likes, you will then end up paying for ads because you will need your dopamine hit, because eventually your content won't get the amount of likes that you want and the standard you've set yourself, which can lead you into paying for ads. And that's a whole nother ball game you do not want to get caught up into. Number two, stop deleting videos and trying to repost them and hack the algorithm because you didn't get the outcome or the views. Again, going back to number one, you didn't get the views that you wanted. There is nothing more damaging than posting, looking at it and thinking, I'm not getting the views that I wanted. That deserved more. That should have had more. I spent so much time on that video. The market determines whether it deserves more. So the question is, are you creating content and posting it because it's going to help and solve a lot of problems for everyone else? Or is it all about you again? But do not delete the videos because it will massively throw off the algorithm and the platform will think that you're trying to hack it and that you're going to repost it. The algorithm will realize that and it will give you absolutely no views and it will cock up your next 4 to 5 videos. Number three, stop being boring in your content and prolonging your core message. Someone messaged me the other day and said, hey Aaron, I've been loyal to this platform and I'm really good at hooks and I'm just not getting any engagement. So on this occasion, I happened to look at this guy's video and what he was doing is he was going, hey everyone, stick around because in the next 40 seconds, I'm going to tell you something you've never heard of before. And he's prolonging every single video and he's almost trying to play the viewers. He's actually trying to lure them in. That is not the way you grow. He was incredibly boring and he was prolonging his core message. Get to the point. People's attention span now is becoming shorter. The thumb is swiping far much quicker now. Get to the point and do not prolong your core message. The final do not on your TikTok channel is do not post content full of swearing and that is considered quite immature. Brands will not want to work with you. Sponsors will not want to work with you. And you actually ruin your credibility. Post professional, engaging, high information, high value, and things that are going to solve problems or add value to someone's life. Really think long term. If I post this piece of content and you're swearing loads or you're being really immature or it's just a stupid video, think to yourself, my 5 ideal companies that I would just love to work with, be paid a huge amount of money for to post a piece of content for them. If they look over my TikTok feed, are they going to want to work with me? And am I showcasing the best version of myself if I post that piece of content? It might get you thinking. So do not swear, do not post immature shit. Number 1 of the do. So this is what you can do on your channel. Figure out your niche and understand your core message. So you can kind of run 3 core pillars, but understand what is 70% of your content going to be, what is the information you're going to provide, and how many people are you going to help, add value to, and hopefully solve problems for. Think about that, niche down, and post that as your core content. Number 2, post 3 to 5 times every single day for a minimum of 6 months so you can see genuine growth. Now, some of you may say 3 to 5 times a day. Yes, you heard right. That's exactly what I done for the first 6 months of my journey. One thing that you get from that is you get great analytics. When we have analytics, we can then review at the end of every week and we can start to measure what worked and what didn't work. And then from there, we can make progress because we understand what our viewers are enjoying, what they're commenting on, what they're sharing, and the engagement on each video. So yes, 3-5 times a day, buy a cheap plug-in mic, pick up the phone and produce raw, authentic, good content based around your 70% niche message. The next do is you must create push and pull emotional content. So what does that mean? When you go to post content, is it creating an emotional trigger? Whether that be good or bad, it doesn't matter, because anyone that doesn't think your content is good, they'll typically go on to watch more of your content and then they'll probably convert into a follower and start enjoying some of your content. But you have to trigger emotions. You can never post a piece of content where someone's reaction goes, meh, that's right, and it doesn't spark any kind of emotion. There's no growth in that. So the push and pull effect is super important. Make sure when you review your content before you hit post, is it going to cause an emotion? And finally, launch a low entry product ASAP. Once you've built good credibility, you've got a good reputation, and your engagement is high consistently, get a product launched on the platform and off of the platform. And what that does is that will increase the trust that your followers have with you, that you've created a product that's very low entry, that they can go on to learn more about you or the service that you offer or your core message. It was a low entry price, but you over delivered in value. And that way you're going to solidify your followers to continue helping you grow on TikTok. And that may lead to a bigger brand or a bigger business. So those are all the do's and don'ts on TikTok and what I have learned myself from being on this exciting platform, and there is so much opportunity. Don't get caught up watching too many videos, trying to be the perfect person on TikTok, the perfect content creator. Just be you, show up every single day, and you'll do very well. If you did get any value from this video, please do hit like and subscribe. I'd love to see you on the next video. Again, feel free to recommend any videos in the comments below. I'll check them out and maybe I'll create some of those videos. Until next time, I'll see you all very soon.